Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining us today. We are very excited to present to you about the Saemangeum district development, and we hope that you will find this information interesting and helpful. A forward base for the continent and the ocean, with an estimation around $100 billion investment, the Saemangeum district development area has been developed, driven by the government, especially under the Moon administration, to nurture future-oriented new industries and international marine tourism and leisure development. It is an area for Korea-China economic cooperation and a center for the renewable energy industry, offering the best place for investment without any hassle or regulations. I will begin my presentation by giving an overview of the project and explain the respective development plan and its strengths and opportunities that come with it. As you can see in the map, the Greater Saemangeum area is located in the middle of the west coast of the Korean peninsula. It takes 180 kilometers from Seoul, our capital, and 250 kilometers from Busan, the second city of Korea. 52 cities with a population of over 1 million people live around a 2-hour flight distance from Saemangeum. Geostrategically, Saemangeum is a gateway to the Chinese market and a strategic point in the Northeast Asia Economic Zone. In 1991, the Saemangeum project initially started with a goal to create agricultural land to ensure national food security. But with increasing production of agricultural products and at the same time decreasing consumption of rice, the land for non-agriculture use ultimately reached 70% of the total land. After the completion of the seawall, the Korean government legislated the Saemangeum Special Act that provides beneficial incentives to the Saemangeum project, such as tax reduction, cash grant, and simplified administrative procedures. Thus, a new organization called Saemangeum Development Agency was established in 2013 to fully support this massive project. Recently, Saemangeum Development State Corporation was established in October 2018 to implement the Saemangeum project. The project's vision is Saemangeum, a city that creates a new civilization. Its goal is to build a center for global free trade. The project combines an international cooperation zone and a green and vibrant city which is free from regulations. With these goals, SCIA is planning to make Saemangeum an eco-friendly international smart city that is home to an induced population of 760,000 people. Saemangeum has a surface area of 409 square kilometers, which is more than half the size of Singapore, and it consists of 291 square kilometer land surface and 118 square kilometers of lake. It is home to the world's longest man-made sea dike, a 33.9 kilometer long seawall built by the Korean government and was certified by the Guinness World Records. The total project cost is $18 billion, and up to 2018, a total of $5.2 billion was invested into the project. Saemangeum consists of 6 functional areas. The 42 square kilometer industry and research area occupies 14% of the land and is bordering the established Gunsan Industrial Park. The tourism and leisure area amounts to about 37 square kilometers, which is assigned for large-scale tourism development. Situated in the center of Saemangeum area is the International Cooperation Area, which is 52 square kilometers and is made to become a new international city. The 94 square kilometer agro-bio land occupies the largest part of Saemangeum area, where development of high-quality and high-tech agriculture and food industry will be situated. Lastly, up to 14% will be occupied with the eco-environment, which is spread over the Saemangeum region. Not only does the Greater Saemangeum area with a population of 1.5 million people have many touristic sites, It is also enriched with natural beauty such as rivers, lakes, sea, vast flatland, beautiful islands, and national parks, making it an exceptional area for tourism development. Neighboring Gunsan City is an industrial city where automotive and chemical industries are located at. It is also a prominent historical city which attracted about 5 million tourists. Gimje, which is mainly an agricultural city, has an exciting historical site, the first ever man-made seawall built 1,800 years ago. The size is 3.3 square kilometer, only a tenth of the size of Saemangeum. The Saemangeum area is undeniably an attractive touristic spot, which has attracted 20 million tourists until now. This is the beautiful Kogunsan Islands, which was selected as one of the most beautiful islands to visit in Korea by CNN. Until now, that was an overview of Saemangeum. Now, I would like to introduce you to the development plans. We have 13 big and small projects going on in the Saemangeum area. Since this is too much to cover, I will explain the 5 main projects and touch briefly upon the rest of the other projects. The project is managed under the Saemangeum Development State Corporation. Its focus is to develop an eco-friendly, smart waterfront city for international business, convention, hotels, resorts, art centers, and residential housing. There has always been a link between economic activity and the openness that waterfronts provide to the cities. The initial goal for the city project is to create a water-friendly city, since Saemangeum's most attractive factor is its accessibility to the lake and the sea. The second developmental goal is to build a smart city. State-of-the-art technology such as IoT and AI will be used for transportation, energy, and other urban features and management functions. Last but not least, the third goal is to create an eco-friendly city. The key is to create an energy-independent city that utilizes renewable energy. The city will be free from environmental pollution and will be connected by waterways and green areas for the residents. Next is the Saemangeum project, which is situated between the sea and the lake. It covers a 1.93 square kilometer area, and the total cost of the project is $700 million. This project is managed by a private company called Saemangeum Tourism and Leisure Agency. Its development started in 2019 and will be completed in 2024. The goal is to develop infrastructure to support outdoor lifestyle near the ocean. Hotels, resorts, spas, water parks, golf courses, and seafood market will be coming into this area. The third development project is the Saemangeum VR/AR theme park and resort. The size of the area is 100 square meter and it costs $60 million. Situated on the south of Saemangeum, the development started in 2019 and will be completed by 2025. The development goal is to build a theme park and resorts for family and children, as the largest VR/AR theme park in Korea. The Gateway Development Project is aimed at becoming a global multifunctional entertainment landmark covering 1.1 square kilometer of land. The total project will amount to $6.4 billion, and the project period is supposed to last from 2018 to 2022. The development direction aims at creating Saemangeum to be a global multifunctional entertainment landmark that will be incorporated into an Asian tourism route from Singapore, Macau, Hong Kong, and to Saemangeum. 5 facilities will be built. First, a high-end premium tourism hotel will be built for a cost of around $3.6 billion, and 3 7-star hotels will be built. Premium outlet, K-beauty, K-pop, and K-medical facilities will be introduced at Green Retail with a cost of $100 million. $1.3 billion will be invested to building a 30-floor high skyscraper for residential and studio flats. The 100 square kilometer healthcare park and Silvertown Convalescent Hospital will be built with expected cost of $430 million, and 3,900 condominiums will be built as a family-type facility with an estimated cost of $1 billion. The next project is aimed at building a new port in Saemangeum. The total cost is $2.3 billion. In 2016, the size of the port has expanded due to the higher demand after the seawall was constructed. The construction started in 2019 and will be completed in 2040. SDIA will build a new port as a Northeast Asia-based port, which is linked to agriculture and bio, food, logistics, and tourism. The new airport will be designed from 2020, and it is expected to be a popular international airport that will process high volume of transportation. In 2025, it is expected that 670,000 people will use the airport, and 1.3 million people in 2055. In addition, Saemangeum-Dea Railway will be designed in 2021, and the construction will be linked to the new port, the railway to Gunjang Industrial Complex, and Janghang Railway. Construction starts from 2021, and the project cost is $490 million. In addition, the East-West Road and the North-South Road that cross Saemangeum is under construction. The East-West Road will cover 16.5 kilometers. After the groundbreaking in 2015, the completion rate is now at 80%. The total project cost is $200 million. The 27.1 kilometer long North-South Road saw its groundbreaking ceremony take place in 2017. Saemangeum-Jeonju Highway will cover 55.1 kilometer, and the construction has started from 2010 and will end in 2024. The total project cost is $1.5 billion. The eco-environment area covers 0.81 square kilometer. This project began in 2011 and will be completed in 2020. The total cost amounts at $40 million, and the relevant project implementer is Saemangeum Regional Environmental Agency. The main goal of this project is to be close to nature, restore wildlife, purify water quality, and enhance environmental education. The development area of industry and research, which has an excellent environment for data centers, is 18.5 square kilometer, and half of it is almost completed. Global chemical companies like Toray and Solvay are now residing in the area, and companies in the field of electrical vehicles, renewable energy, chemicals, and bioindustry also have plans to move in. The agro-bio area in total is 94.3 square kilometer, and the total cost amounts at $870 million. The project implementer is Korea Rural Community Corporation. The agro-bio area development project is planning to make an agricultural city that is based on R&D and technology, and eventually is aiming at exporting high-quality agricultural products. SDIA has started a massive renewable energy project. The Korean government announced its vision to generate 20% of its electricity using renewable energy by 2030. Saemangeum Renewable Project is therefore a flagship project of the Korean government. SDIA will install 2.4 gigawatt of solar energy infrastructures by 2022, and the implementation plan for an offshore wind farm of 100 megawatt is currently awaiting approval. The renewable energy project created an opportunity for many renewable energy companies to come reside in Saemangeum. SDIA also signed an MOU with research institutes. Saemangeum will become an eco-friendly city that uses renewable energy. SDIA is also creating a renewable energy cluster and a RE100 special zone that attracts companies which aim to be 100% operated by using renewable energy. We also have the Saemangeum Museum and the National Saemangeum Arboretum. Saemangeum Museum, which is the first museum in Korea themed on land reclamations, will be located in Jeonbuk, Buwan, covering 5,440 square meter. The project starts in 2016 and ends in 2022. By showcasing the history of this reclamation and other reclamations around the world, the Saemangeum Museum highlights Saemangeum as the culmination of the world reclamation works. By creating a land of marine plants and culture, the National Saemangeum Arboretum will be built with a cost of $120 million. On an area of 1.5 square kilometer, a marine special plant garden, a vegetable garden, a children's park, a central square, a nymph garden, a botanical garden will be built. The World Scout Jamboree, an event which transcends nationality, culture, and ideology and promotes international understanding and friendship, will be held in Saemangeum Tourism and Leisure Area in 2023. This year, the event was held in West Virginia in the US. The Jamboree will be held for 12 days in 2023, and it is expected that 50,000 people will participate from 169 countries. The Korean Community Corporation is creating a new land from 2018 to 2022 by investing $180 million. We hope that after this event, it will leave a lasting impression about Saemangeum to visitors around the world. SDIA provides many benefits for your investment. First of all, I would like to touch upon the City Tour Development Project. If you make an investment in tourism, we will provide 10% of the investment amount as a subsidy. In addition to that, a maximum 1 billion Korean won of employment subsidy and 500 million won of education and training subsidy will be provided. Regarding tax deduction, if you make an investment of more than 50 billion won, we will have a discount of 50% on corporate taxes and income taxes for 3 years. In the following 2 years, you will have a discount of 25%. You will be exempt of custom duties for 5 years and local taxes for 15 years. When it comes to corporate investment, we will provide sites for long-term leases. The value of the lease will be at 1% of the site's value, and the site will be leased to you for 100 years. You may also lease sites for free. Regarding tax deduction, you would be exempt from all corporate income taxes, custom duties, and local taxes for 5 years. For new growth engine industry and high value-added businesses, cash can be supported within 30% of the foreign investment amount. Investment subsidies can be given within 10% of the investment amount, which exceeds 1 billion Korean won. The education and training subsidies, as well as the employment subsidies, which has been mentioned earlier, will also be provided. I would like to also highlight the strength of Saemangeum and the opportunities it offers. Saemangeum is a national project promoted by the central government of Korea and is supported by the central government agency SDIA and Saemangeum State Development Corporation. With the enactment of Saemangeum Special Act, administrative support can now cater to the demands. In addition, as the project has been designated as one of the top national agenda of the current administration, the creation of the smart waterfront city and the construction of infrastructure are now being facilitated in their early stages. The reason why Saemangeum brings many opportunities is that Korea is the world's 12th largest economy thanks to its rapid economic growth rate. Also, since Korea has signed FTA agreements with 56 countries, Saemangeum can benefit from the FTA network, which connects 77% of the world's GDP. Korea is well known for its performance in IT, semiconductor, automobile, and other future industries. People can accordingly expect economic cooperation beyond borders. In 2019, Korea was also named the 5th country where it is easy to do business by the World Bank's Doing Business. Next, Korea is well known for its Korean Wave, a global popularity of the South Korean culture. South Korea has emerged as a major exporter of Korean pop culture, and the international tourism industry has been greatly influenced by the increasing popularity of its media. Respectively, Saemangeum has grown in popularity among the foreign tourists who love K-pop, K-drama, and Korean's traditional culture. Saemangeum has recognized the Korean entertainment as an important part of tourism, which has much growth potential in the coming future. Among many other great sites, Saemangeum includes Pyeongsanbando National Park, Gogunsan Islands, Korea's Key West, and the beautiful Korean temples Nesusa and Kumsansa. Lastly, as a front-runner for the 21st century smart city, Saemangeum offers a world of opportunities. It is a completely new city that introduces new cutting-edge technology. Saemangeum Smart City will lead the smart city movement, utilizing big data, IoT, digital twins, and all the other tools of the fourth industrial revolution. With an international office district and international campus planning to be built, Saemangeum is culturally diverse and will be a place for international exchange. I have no doubt that Saemangeum will be an important economical hub of East Asia, connecting global business and people around the world. For any further questions or discussions, please contact Mr. Oknara and Ms. Ji-eun Kim, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. We thank you again for your attention, and we hope that the presentation was informative and that you find Saemangeum to be an interesting place for your future business endeavors. Thank you.